she's also tying automations to each of these stages. So as an example, if we wanted to, as Cori comes in and she recommends, as candidates come in and Cori recommends them to us, Cori can take actions on that. So in this particular example, if we wanted to, wherever Cori recommends a candidate, we can have her automatically move them to the next stage, in this case, the recruiter screen. So in this imaginary workflow, Cori could recommend a candidate, slide them over to our recruiter screen stage, and then send out a recruiter screen request. So take that recruiter's availability from that job, in this case, Greenhouse, and automatically send that recruiter's availability out to the candidate. And then once the candidate chooses their slots, automatically book it. And we'll actually see that live here in just a second. But I do want to call out, Cori can automate every single stage along the way if we wanted her to. So that could be, sending out an interview, sending out a recruiter screen request, sending out an email for maybe an assessment, or even more complex hiring manager interview or panel interview setups. So today, we're not going to get fully into all of the different scheduling options that GoodTime supports, but we support everything from the basic recruiter screens all the way up to the most complex interview series. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this actually looks like for Cori to kick off a scheduling process for a candidate. So I'm going to take our candidate maybe here, and I'm going to move her into a recruiter screen stage here. So this is something that Cori could automate for us, but in this case, I'm actually going to move her myself. We want to keep this a little bit more human-centric. So I've moved maybe here into this recruiter screen. And if we jump over to maybe's email here, momentarily, it does take a second for Cori to work her magic. But in a second here, we should see a nice little email pop over for maybe, and there it is. So we got this nice little request. For those of you in the audience who are not familiar with GoodTime, this would typically be branded with your domain, your email, all of your branding for your business, including button colors and logos and all that good stuff. In this case, we're obviously using the GoodTime branding to match our backgrounds. But I'm going to go ahead and come in and find a time. So as the candidate, I'm going to come in to a nice branded mobile responsive portal that adjusts to my language and my time zone. And I'm going to be able to pick slots directly off that recruiter's calendar. So this is the availability right from my recruiter's calendar. I can come in and let's actually pick something a little bit further in the future. So this is live building the recruiter's availability. I'm going to pick a couple slots here, hit schedule. And now Cori's going to go ahead and book that. She's going to send out the invites to all of the participants. We get a nice little interview confirmed, and we have now booked on the candidate. We've sent them a unique invite, and we've sent our interviewer, in this case, the recruiter, a nice little invite.